This is your host, Jason Snellgrove, and I will be your guide as we journey down the road to pleasure hunt or hitting the long trail to those great comp hunts. This is the Coonhound Collective podcast.
I don't know. You got it recording?
All right, welcome to the Coonhound Collective podcast.
Because I'm trying to eat.
Oh, this joker. We're trying to record a podcast, and he's steady eating, so you're going to have to deal with the smacking, I guess, for a minute.
Well, then I've got weak on you. These are some good grits, too.
I've been here.
I want to thank my good buddy David Bradley down there in Lucedale, Mississippi. He gave me some good old cane syrup. Look at that. I put that on them grits. Woo! What you talking about?
Cane syrup is the best, for sure.
Man, it's good. Did I interrupt you?
Yeah, you did, but back to the cane syrup. You got me sidetracked now. So he sent it to you?
Yeah, and it's a wonder it didn't get broken. Funny story about that is he put it, it's a glass mason jar, cane syrup.
Mm-hmm.
He shipped it in the post office in a box that was 3 times the size of the jar and had no packaging in it. You could literally just flip the box all different directions, and that old jar just boom, 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 boom. It's a miracle it got here. But anyways, I'm still thankful for it.
I might have to talk to him about that.
Hey, they got it going on. They know how to do it, too. His family does. Well, but anyways, what was you getting ready to say a minute ago?
Oh, nothing. We just hadn't been on here in a while. I've done some re-releases, but that's about it.
Yeah?
I've been busy. It's over now, so.
Woo! You hear me in there, Judge?
And I can't hear nothing.
You got me?
All you're hollering.
You got me in there?
Yeah, we got something.
It's Tree Angel right there.
Well, you done some of that.
Well, I can hear you drinking that coffee, talking about me.
Yeah.
I need one more bite to sustain me for the next 30 minutes, and then just go ahead.
That ain't going to work, but
go ahead.
I'm going to read this one Apple review that come in February. Virginia Coon Hunter, greatest podcast going, can't wait for the next one.
It's been a while for the next one because I don't know where you've been, in the basement of the Biden or what, because I can never get hooked up to you. Go ahead.
It has been a little while, but hey, I've been busy. I'm coaching basketball.
Look, I got a review too before you get to rattling on.
Work.
I know you got all kinds of stuff to say.
And we got to talk about the weather because the weather has sucked.
Whew, man. I got a review here. Says, hey, I really enjoyed the podcast you've done with Jason. They're done very, very well. Wyatt from Indiana. He never sent me a last name, but he says he likes the podcast that I've done with Jason.
Yeah, I heard.
So I don't know if he's bragging on me. It sounds like he's bragging on me.
Yeah, probably. Hey,
I appreciate it. Wyatt from Indiana.
You already took my headphone set because your head's swole up. Don't be swelling his head up no more.
Ain't no way. Because I had to swap heads. I've got mine marked this marker now because, I feel like that headset right there been on a basketball.
I've been on some basketballs.
You've been having basketball tournaments.
Yes. It's over. We finished yesterday.
How'd you guys...
Third place in the state.
Third place in the state. Well, yeah. Congratulations. Good job. That's awesome.
It was a dogfight. 25-24 was the final score.
Is that right?
Yeah, all the way to the end.
Sounds like a lot of defense.
It was.
I lied. I got to have one more bite of these grits.
We already knew.
Go ahead. I'm just listening. Don't mind me.
We already knew you was going to have something to eat. Yeah. But anyway, between basketball, what little bit of work I've been able to do, and the weather, which we fixing to have Snowmageddon is the way they're talking.
It's fixing to start up again.
Yeah. Next week.
0 degree? Below 0?
Tina said she's seen wind chills way below 0.
Yeah. And then 6-10 inches of snow.
Yeah, I don't know. They're all over the place.
I can tell you this, coming out of Southwest, and if they predict big snow out of the Southwest, we usually get hammered.
Well, they're saying we're going to get it, so.
You northern boys probably laughing because they've had this for the last 2 months, ain't they?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to put a damper on my hunting now.
Well, I can tell you right now, we ain't hunting this week. There ain't no way.
Yeah,
I mean, you can go if you want.
I had planned to.
I bet your plans change.
Because I was going to take Angel to the slam hunt Friday night.
Man, them's good grits.
At Wentworth, but that's probably going to change.
I better quit. Ain't nobody wants to listen to me eat.
I may have to take Creeper. He's fat and out of shape. but he'll do the same no matter what.
PKC hunt next week? You say this week?
It's a UKC Slam.
Oh, UKC Slam.
Yep, doubleheader. I thought I would take Angel over there, but I don't know. We'll see how the weather goes this week.
Well, it ain't going to be very good conditions.
And then we got our RQE March 1st, so just right around the corner.
Yeah. Well, last weekend.
Hey, wait a minute. On a serious note, before we get carried away here.
Hey, I've been serious this whole time. I don't know what you're talking about. Getting carried away.
I do. We need to mention the Randy Burton.
Yes.
Benefit hunt while we're here.
Yeah.
On March the 8th, we're gonna have a benefit hunt. PKC sanctioned, $55 open event. Lawrence County Coon Hunters just south of Aurora. And it's going to be a benefit hunt for Randy Burton. He's been fighting cancer for, I don't know, 8 or 10 years now. He's they upped his chemo. They had it centralized to his stomach, and they upped his chemo to kill it. And it's been pretty rough on him this go around. And he ended up getting sick, and he's in the hospital now. And I think they're having to like force feed him and stuff right now. So we're gonna have we already had a benefit hunt set up to do before all that happened, just to help out with some of their traveling expenses and stuff, because they have to travel a long way to take this certain type of chemo they're taking, and insurance don't cover it all. So we're just gonna try to help him out. He goes to pretty near every club around I know of.
Every time. Oh yeah, and he's liable to fly in from a treatment or whatever on a Friday afternoon at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock and be at a deadline at 6:30 and pull a dog out and hunt it.
Yep. Yeah, he come in I think on Monday or Tuesday, and then that pro sport hunt we had over there, he was there, been through that rough treatment, and he was there, hunted it, drove to Mountain Grove on Saturday night, hunted the doubleheader there. He's one tough joker, that's for sure.
He is.
So
his nickname fits him good.
Yeah, Stud Burton. Yeah.
That's I'm going to remind everybody, because I'm looking at the ad here. Aurora, Missouri, $55 PKC open event on Saturday, March the 8th at 7 p.m. You do not need to be a member to hunt in this PKC hunt. You can hunt as a guest.
Yep, dog and you.
Yep.
And we're going to there's a lot of guys involved, and I don't want to go to naming names because I'll forget somebody in it, because people have come out from everywhere to help with this, and I really appreciate it, and I know Randy and his family is going to appreciate it. But we're going to be frying fish, and you don't have to hunt to eat fish. The fish plates are going to be by donation. There's going to be several people cooking, and I think the fish will be ready about 5. But you can come earlier and hang out, and you can come hang out and eat and go home. You can come hang out and bring a dog and hunt it. I had a guy message me today that he's wanting to know, did I think we'd have enough youth to have a youth cast? He's going to bring his 10-year-old son to hunt in it. And they've never been in a competition hunt.
Okay.
So anyway, if you want to come. We're going to have some raffles. We're going to be doing Calcutta, maybe a 50-50 raffle. Some other things. We're still working some things.
Yeah, I got a little game. We're gonna do a raffle on a game that nobody's probably ever seen. If you've, I'll not go into detail on it. We'll just make it be a surprise. But if you've ever been to anywhere to like an FFA or anything like that where they raise money for FFA and stuff like that, they have what they call a cow drop, and they got a big pin, and they mark spots on the grass, and they got like a little makeshift pin. And they put this cow in it, and wherever she craps on that number, that'd be the winner. So I'm not going to go into details, but we're gonna have a dog involved, and we're gonna have a similar type situation out there. It's probably going to be, I don't know, maybe 20 spots or $20 a number, and it'll be like a 50-50. So you half of it will go to Randy, and then the other half you can keep or do with it as you wish. But we're gonna do something similar to a cow drop with a dog, but it is not gonna be a dog drop. It's gonna be a little something different. It's gonna be interesting, gonna be fun, and we may even do 2 rounds of it. So.
And something I haven't mentioned, I plan to bring my podcasting board and hopefully get a few guys around that's hunted with Randy and let's tell some stories. about hunting with Randy and something we can put on the air, maybe interview a few people. But if you're anywhere close where you can drive in, or if you just want to come, it's just south of Aurora, Missouri, not very far. I think it's going to be a good time. I know the reaction that I've got from the stuff we put on Facebook. Aaron Gamble's a big part of this. Curtis Buckner's another one. Those guys, I would not be scared to say we won't hunt 50 dogs that night.
That's going to be a good payout on a $55 entry.
Yeah. I mean, we really try to get the word out. You'll see us post more stuff about it on Facebook. We're going to try to keep the word fresh, but just from the response that I got and Aaron got, what we figured up is not people, 50 dogs. We think there could be 100 people there, because we got people that don't coon hunt that say they're coming.
Right.
So.
And we got some good raffles and some funny games that we're going to play, and I think everybody's going to like it. So.
Yeah. So come be with us. If you need directions or more information, just reach out to me on Facebook through the Coonhound Collective page, and I'll get you whatever information you need.
And you're going to share it on you're going to share it on Facebook on the Coonhound Collective Facebook page. I'll give you the location here because I got it right here in front of me. I'm just going to go ahead and give everybody the location. If they don't see the ad, they hear the podcast. It's the address to this is going to be 1655 Farm Road, 1180 in Verona, Missouri.
Yep.
And you can reach out to me on Facebook. If you got any questions, send me something on Messenger or Jason, either one. Fish fry at 5 p.m. RSVP if you 100% know you're going to come to the fish fry. That way we kind of know how many plates to prepare for. I'm like you. I think there's going to be a lot of people show up. I think we're planning on having a dog box raffle, a rifle raffle. Is that in play?
I don't know if it's going to be a rifle yet.
Okay.
I didn't talk to you about it.
Well, I think I got the dog box deal lined up. So I think we're sure going to have a dog box. It'll be for an ATV or side-by-side.
Well, I've got something else in the work besides something different than just a raffle.
I got you.
A rifle raffle. So.
Okay.
And our RQE for our club is March 1st. If you come there, we're going to be sharing some more information, or I will be sharing some more information there. We usually have a pretty decent crowd for that. So anyway, if you can be with us, if you don't know Randy, if you did know him, you would count him as a friend. I guarantee you that he'll give you a shirt off his back to help you. So
all you'd have to do is meet him one time.
One time. That's all it takes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
they ain't made much better than Randy.
Yeah, that's for sure. And we just want to do something to give back. Like I said, I'd be scared to start guessing or naming the clubs that he goes to, but I know of for sure 8 to 10 clubs that if they have a hunt on, Randy's there.
Oh yeah.
So, and it don't matter how far it is, he goes.
That's a fact.
So.
And whether or not you don't feel good or not, he's there.
Yeah.
He's tough.
Yeah, that's for sure. He'll make you feel bad for complaining.
Yeah, he will, won't he?
Yeah. Not nothing that he'd say. Just when you know his situation in the history of it, if you start complaining, you'll start feeling bad yourself. So, anyway, that's it on that. All right.
What did you do last weekend? Did you just lay around or what?
I laid close to the phone with it on charge because I was waiting to hear news from somebody.
Boy, I tell you what, it was a rough weekend. You know, the first 5 days after the weekend are the hardest.
Yeah, they're pretty rough for me too. I still ain't figured out how to get 5 days in the weekend. I guess maybe whenever I get to that age, I'll just retire and I'll change my week to be a weekend.
5 days in a weekend.
Yeah, I need 5 days in the weekend instead of 2.
Yeah.
So
that'd be great.
What did you do last weekend?
Well, I went to the Winter Classic down there. Took that old plug female of yours down there.
Yeah. Now wait a minute. She's out of your stuff. Why are you calling her names?
Did I say plug?
Yeah.
Thought you was talking. No, I got mixed up. Sorry. You're right.
Yeah, you got these trophies sitting over here displayed.
Speaking of the trophies, we're going to roll into a topic here in a little bit that I know is very dear to your heart.
Everybody's going to know because they've seen my ad. Yeah. Aaron Gamble said he's memorized the ad.
And And for those of you that don't know, Jason, he ain't interested in UKC hunts. And
I didn't say that.
Oh,
There you go to putting
yeah.
words in my mouth.
Oh, yeah, PKC, Pro Sport, wind trucks. No, you can have those white paper slips, blah, 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 blah. But it's funny how the table turned over the weekend.
All I
You
said,
all of a sudden become a UKC guy now.
I didn't say I wasn't a UKC guy. I said, all I said was trophies are for kids and pig shows. Professionals hunt for money as in trucks.
Well, yeah. So, anyways, Jason couldn't make it down there, so I volunteered to take Angel down there, and we had a good time. And
Okay, well, being you're the big winner for Friday night, first place, open division. So, how did the cast? What kind of dogs did you draw? Tell us about the cast.
Oh man, it's been you put me on the spot here. Let's see, who did I draw Friday night?
Well, I know when you sent, I've got a picture of the scorecard.
Oh, I drew.
When you sent me the picture of the scorecard, I immediately text back and said, the two in the middle you ain't going to have to worry about, but that one on the bottom, you better watch.
Yeah, and you didn't know what was going to go on anyways. You're just speculation.
I knew, though.
But anyways, yeah, I drew a nice little 8-month-old Walker dog. And,
did that hurt to say?
gosh, I'm sick at my stomach all of a sudden. I drew a blank on that boy's name. Goodness gracious. He's going to be mad at me. I was going to give a shout out to him.
All right, Friday night cast.
Yeah, Friday night
Here, I got the card.
I drew a Walker dog, 2 Walker dogs, and a black and tan. That's what I drew.
Yeah.
And anyways, give a shout out to my buddy Chuck. I got a good connection down there with him. He lives down there, so I get to guide all the time. That makes it nice. He's got real good hunting, so we was in raccoons, and the temperature was pretty nice. The weather was hunting was nice, anyways. But I think that the Wednesday night and Thursday night in the slam, I don't know if there's that transition or weather or what, but I don't think they had a lot of dead casts and stuff. And anyways, I don't think coons was moving good. But anyways, fast forward to Wednesday night actually. Lee Hatton and Rat and Sean Puckett handling Rat. He's out of loner. They won high scoring dog of the slam on Wednesday night. Give a shout out to Sean and Rat and Lee Hatton. But anyways, fast forward to Friday night. Like I say, I drew black and tan and 2 walkers, and we cut loose. We was hunting kind of over in the Delta, and real flat walking. It was nice.
I bet compared to here.
Yeah, you'd have liked it. It was like a growed up CRP, and I mean, you could take a vacuum in there and suck up all the leaves and plant grass in there, and you could mow that whole 1,000 acres with a riding lawnmower. It was it was phenomenal. But anyways, a lot of coon in there. I ended up getting last strike and first tree. She had a coon, and that little 8-month-old Walker dog that Kelly Reed owns. He's a nice little outfit. I think they call him Joker.
Mm-hmm.
And anyways, he went in for third strike, got first tree. We was split up most of the time. Of course, Angel was by herself every turnout, every dump, or every cut. But
hard to believe that.
Anyways, yeah, she done her job, and she treated coon and recut her, and we went on in there to Kelly's little dog. He had a coon treat, and as we was going in there to him, she kind of curled back around, come back down there, up there where she was at, and I thought, man, she's going back there and going to tree on that same tree, and I struck her in, treated her in, went back up there, and she was about 80 yards, 60 or 80 yards, and I guess she knew the other coon was there, and so anyways, I got treed back in there again. She had that coon and recut off of that, and actually that little dog of Kelly's treated another coon, and boy, he's putting heat on me. But the other 2 dogs got real deep, and they kind of got across the, I don't know, it wasn't really a river, but I guess it was just a real steep bank creek back there. And they got out of pocket, got out of hearing, and they both withdrew and was going to get their dog. Matter of fact, the other boy, I think he had to strip his boots off and stuff and swim across there. But anyways, it just was one of them deals. But
well, I'm looking at the scorecard. What did she step on a briar or something on the last turnout?
What do you mean step on a briar?
She got 100 strike.
Well, because I kept her on, the strike got opened back up because I just led her to Kelly's tree and we recut.
Okay.
So I was sick of going in for that quarter. But anyway, so yeah, we recut and I got first strike and she got in there and got down there by the road and went circling a bunch. And of course, she's a pretty good layup dog. And so she I had to move my headset. Boy, I got a bad ear itch. Sorry about that.
Oh my goodness.
Don't even start with me. But anyway, she got in there and and laid a coon up and went in there and found him laying in a first fork of that tree. So that kind of sealed the deal. And we didn't have but I don't know what it was, 4 or 5 minutes left in the hunt. And I just rolled the dice and kept her on the leash. And the Joker dog didn't ever get anything else going. So the hunt ended. That's kind of how that ended.
So that was
we ended up having 5 1/4.
And that was first place Friday night.
Yeah, Friday night, first place. I don't know what second. I don't know what the cutoff. I don't know what second place.
Yeah, I don't know. I know you didn't.
475 or 500.
I don't think you missed much Saturday night being first place.
It was close. Well, no. Yeah, no, it was.
Oh,
I
was
missed
it
it
more?
by quite a bit. I think that first place dog got 800
Oh, I didn't think you had that much.
on Saturday night. Yeah, I'd have to.
So Saturday
I'd
night
have to
you
look it up.
drew an English and a Walker dog.
Drew a 3-dog cast. They had another guy on there, but I don't know if he didn't show up, it was a no-show or what. But they got it marked out. But anyways, we drew Lester Meads, who I drew. He was from Iowa, him and Katie, and they had a nice little Walker female, and it just didn't work out. It just wasn't their night, I don't guess. But anyways, I could tell she's a nice little dog, action-packed little dog. And he ended up minusing out. And then that left me in OKFC, Cornell Hill. And he was hunting a nice little English female. And I'll be honest with you, I thought I had it won. And we had moved. Boy, it was real windy that night. Oh, man. And anybody that was down there hunting Saturday night, they know. Which it may have not been too bad in the hills or wherever but that Delta land over there, it was flat. And that wind was just a howling over there. And it got a little better when we got some of that timber in there. But you could hear it a little better, but the wind, and we'd kind of hunted all that first spot out, so I told him, I said, shoot, we were going to call time out, and we had a chance to call time out, and so we moved, and we went on the other end of the property down there, and we hadn't hunted it all week or nothing. So it was pretty fresh, and anyways, we got down there, and I had originally had the first strike and first tree on a coon. KFC, he treated a coon. I treated another coon. And then he treated another coon. We recut. But in the first part before we moved, he was on the tree with that little Walker female down there before we moved, before we called time out. And he had minused out, but his dog was getting treated with him there. And so he took several hickeys there, and which hurt him. And I still would have beat him. I'd have barely beat him. But I did have first strike, and I don't know if that dog was just tighter than Angel or what, but anyways, so I had I had 450 that night, and one of my casts there, she actually we had recut and didn't have hardly any time left, and I thought, man, we're going to tree another one right here, and because when we was walking them away from that tree, I said, asked him if he wanted to recut, and he said, let's walk them a little farther. So we walked a little bit farther, and I was thinking in my mind the whole time, thought, oh, we're going to walk these dogs over a coon here. And we pretty much did. And they went sniffing around. He said, I want to cut. And I said, that's fine, me. If you want to cut, we'll cut. I don't care, whatever. So we cut them, and they got struck. And that actually was the best running track that I'd say I probably had all weekend down there. But they got across the slough on the other side, and we was walking along there, and my timer went out. The hunt time went off, and I mean, they was running that thing good, and I thought, man, they're fixing. I was just waiting for her to load up, And my alarm went off, beep 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 beep, and I thought, dadgummit. And because I didn't think I would have enough. I knew I'd have enough probably to place in the top 10, but I knew that if I had that coon, it'd help me a whole lot just from the previous night's scores or what just from knowing that I had first with what I had Friday night. And because I didn't know what the scores was the rest on everybody else on Saturday night. But anyways, the hunt time was over, and I mean it wasn't. We was just steadily. We was walking toward them anyways. They was both going away from us. We just kind of staying with them, and she loaded up in there and fell treed. And I mean it wasn't a minute after the hunt was over, and I thought, oh my goodness. And we got up there and crossed the slough and went over, and she had another coon, so she treed 3 singles in that cast. But I only got the score on 2, and so I would have loved to have added that other coon. That'd been nice. I think that'd give me, it wouldn't have put me in first anyway, so I think the guy that won first Saturday night had 800.
Yeah, I don't.
775, 800, 825. I don't remember. I looked at it. I don't even remember now. But anyways, I think it'd give me 675.
Yeah.
If I could have scored that last coon. But
sound like a pretty good hunt, though.
We had a good time. We did. We had a good time. Everything worked out, and just like it is, you just any other hunt, you know, you got to catch the breaks. And
yeah, I think I'm down here to pick Angel up. I think on the way home, I'm gonna pull a John Strickland and shoot the gun and blow the squaller out the window as I drive back home. See
You're
if
an idiot. You're an idiot. I wouldn't do that for nothing.
See if I can get her to be a first strike dog.
So anyway, just so everybody knows, I called Jason and said, yeah, I said I won my cast. He goes, you did? I said, yeah. And I said, I got a good score. And he said, oh, well, that's good. I said, well, boy, you sound excited. He goes, yeah, good job. And I had old Chops with me, Curtis Darty. He was over in the passenger seat. I had him in the truck. And I looked at him, kind of gave him a funny look, you know, and he looked at me, and we thought, what's wrong with him? I didn't know if you had caught the flu or what, or was sick.
Well, I wasn't feeling too good. I hadn't slept real well.
Yeah, I didn't know if you what.
And I had probably been
gotten some peyote or what you'd done, but man,
I'd probably been about 20 or 30 minutes. I took some ibuprofen PM, so it was kicking in.
Yeah, I didn't know that. When I got a phone with you, I was kind of concerned, to be honest with you, because it's like, well, okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay, yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
And
that's it. You was like zombied out.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then the next night, same thing. But the thing was, you never took no.
Yeah, I did too.
Oh, you had?
Yeah, and I was actually had got the feeling pretty rough that day.
You did?
Yeah, because I went and taught my class on Sunday morning. I didn't even stay for church. I went back home, got into bed.
Huh.
Yeah. So.
Well, that explains it, because
Yeah.
I know Saturday night, when I called you, I know it was a lot later Saturday night, and I thought, well, I'll give you a call. Give him a call. Hey. He goes, hey. So what you doing? Oh, nothing. Said, well, I was just calling you, letting you know I won my cast again. I said, probably ain't got enough to win, anything very high, but got my cast won. Should be enough to get in the top 10, I think. Yeah. Good job.
Well, next time maybe I'll be with you. I'll be a little more excited.
Gosh.
If you was winning a truck, I'd been really excited.
Tell you what.
I told you put her in the front seat and let her ride home.
I've seen dead animals more excited than what you was.
I wasn't feeling too good.
But anyways, let's talk about while we're on this.
Here we go.
Let's just talk about this PKC versus UKC thing, and
Okay.
people, everybody likes PKC, and other guys like UKC, and some guys are diehard PKC guys, some guys are diehard UKC guys.
Yep.
And for lots of different reasons, but I want everybody to know, just everybody here in podcast land. Hey, you're over there laughing. You know it's the truth. So he finally gets off his ibuprofen PM kick for the weekend or whatever, and talked to him Sunday on the way home, I guess it was, wasn't it? He was a lot more excited because
Sunday or Monday.
His little old phone got to dinging, 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 and
I got lots of messages, that's for sure.
And people calling him, wanting to buy her, and asking questions, and wanting to buy a pup. And if you breed her, buy a pup. And people wanting to breed to her. It's got a stud dog, blah, one thing after another. And he called me. He was all excited. I said, "What are you all excited about?" I said, because he's a big PKC guy, wants to win money only.
I'm not a big PKC guy. I don't.
UKC's for white receipt slips, and you boys can hunt
that's
white paper hunts. Isn't that what you call them? White paper.
White paper hunts.
Yeah, you boys hunting them white paper hunts all you want. I'm gonna be hunting for green paper.
Yeah. I like the white papers that have green papers laid beside them.
Trophies, don't want any trophies, and don't. And I said, all right, well, if I go down there and win, I said, it ain't gonna be a truck or nothing like that. So I'm keeping what I win. So, boy, Sunday, yeah, you singing a different tune over there. He's a whistling. Woo, he was a lot more excited. He's had a change of heart, so he likes UKC a little bit better now than you did, don't you? Be honest.
I like them both fine.
Yeah,
the same.
It's all about the winning.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem I have with UKC. Every cast that I have ever been on,
you've had trouble on
UKC, they want to. Not me.
Oh.
Somebody wants to fuss and argue, and it's over a piece of freaking paper.
Yeah.
Especially at a local hunt, it's over. I mean, at least you were going down there to try to win something, but at a local hunt, it's literally over a white piece of paper.
You think it's because? What do you think? You think it's
I have no freaking idea. I have no idea.
You think it's because people are really, really hardcore about getting a title on a dog, and that's more important to them than anything? Or?
I guess.
But anyways,
I don't know. Me and Aaron's had this conversation, and I don't understand it.
I like them both. I like them both.
I've
hunted both of them. I like them both. I think it's a great I think it's good to have two of them because, you can go to hunting PKC through the week and hunt on the weekend on UKC if you want, whatever. I'm not diehard for both of them. I like them both.
I hunt all the local UKC stuff just to try to, especially like at our club. I hunt the UKC hunts that we have there. I hunt the RQE we have there. I took Creeper to the zones a few years ago. Whatever year it was Jenna won it, I took him that year. I hunt them. I'll withdraw my dog and go to truck before I go to arguing over a piece of paper.
So you think there's more whiners and crybabies
100%
fighting in UKC?
100%.
With your experience?
With my experience.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have lick trouble down there, just so you know.
That's good.
I drew some good people. We had a good hunt. We treated coons. We had a good time.
Yeah, well, that's good. I wish I could say that, but in my experience, that's just the way it's been.
And I ain't had no trouble in PKC hunt either that I remember.
I think I've had one PKC hunt in all the years I've hunted it. Well, two. The first PKC hunt I was ever in when I was 17, but I didn't know the rules, and so that was my fault. And then I had one here about a year ago that we didn't really have a disagreement. I didn't agree with the way they voted, and I should have used the rules to my advantage to fix it, but I didn't. But outside of that, that's it. But in UKC, every time we turn around.
So why do you think the UKC guys fuss and mouth about the PKC, and the PKC guys fuss and mouth about the UKC guys?
I don't know. I don't really hear PKC guys that I'm around fuss and argue about UKC because they hunt them both too.
Yeah.
So I don't really see that side of it, and I don't know why there's the difference.
Hold on, let's call Aaron Gamble. Let me get him on the phone.
I thought you had to go to church.
We ain't got time for Aaron Gamble.
Yeah,
right now.
You won't never get him off the phone. I don't know why there's a separation there. They're the same. It's a kennel club, and I guess the prestige or what used to be the prestige of having a night champion is a big deal. To me, I think they screwed it up when you just get your 5 cast wins. But
well, they had a little different agenda when they done that.
Yeah, I know.
They're like any other kennel club. They're in it to make money. So.
Oh yeah.
And having the 5 cast wins and then throwing that tournament of champions deal in there, that was all part of the plan.
Yeah, I know. That was help boost entries and help the local club and help their pocketbook.
Yeah.
I get that. Back when you had to have first place, you really had to hit some hunts, and you had to have a dog that could really do it if you was going to do it quick.
Yeah. But I will say this. I want to give a shout out to UKC for the past weekend down there, and I've been going down there for I don't know how many years, and it's this way every single year. It just didn't this year because I've done some winning down there. It's last year I didn't do no winning down there, and it was just the same. But Alan and Trevor, and I don't know if Trevor was there last year, or if he missed the year before last. I can't remember. But anyways, Alan, Trevor, and the whole staff, they always that's one of my, just so you know, that's one of my favorite events. I love the Winter Classic, and if you're out there listening, you haven't been, and you like hunting in a cooler time of the year and all that, don't even matter how far you live or where you're coming from. It's just a real good event. They got the best of staff. They've just got it going on. It's really good. If you like bench shows, they've got both days are just jam-packed full of bench shows. They've got vendors everywhere. I know Autumn Oaks is the same way. It's a huge, huge event. I like Autumn Oaks too, but I don't know what it is about Winter Classic, but I've always liked Winter Classic better than any of them. So if you haven't been, and you go down there, even if you ain't going to go hunt, if you go with a buddy that's hunting or whatever, you got a chance to get away and take you a little mini vacation for the weekend, I highly recommend you going to the Winter Classic because it's a good event. I like it down there.
That's one thing I will say for sure, which I've not been to the Winter Classic since it's been in Batesville. I've been several times when it was in Albany.
Right.
But compared to, and maybe it's just the PKC events that I've been to, there's no vendors set up, per se. When me and you went to the World, I figured there'd at least be one or two, but there was nobody there. But
was there any vendors when we went to the World there? There wasn't, was there?
Just that late night hot dog stand. When we got back at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
I thought I appreciated that at first.
I did too. It was pretty good at the moment, but the next day wasn't so good.
Well, I don't know. Before daylight, we got in bed right before daylight. All I know is I didn't sleep good. But yeah.
But those type of things, make it pretty neat to be able to go and see all the vendors. You got everything there at one place.
Oh yeah, you can stock up for the whole year at them places. Whether you hit Autumn Oaks, whether you hit Winter Classic, or one of your breed days. I mean, the breed day, like English days, they have a lot of vendors there. But it ain't nothing like. UKC or Autumn Oaks or Winter Classic. They're just.
Well, we're going to English days this year, right?
Lots of good vendors. Lord willing, yes.
50th anniversary.
Yep, it is 50th anniversary.
I'm going to go win me a trophy.
See, look at you. You're coming around. Now you're wanting now you're wanting to win trophies.
No, I
knew you'd have a change of heart.
I took Angel.
Me and Chops called it when we was driving down the road. I said,
2 weeks after I bought her, I took her to Western English Days, knowing I didn't have any business being there with her because I couldn't call her.
Yeah.
To try to get a cast win on her to get qualified for that Champions hunt. I don't know why, because it ain't that big of a deal. But since they come out with that hunt, I have been trying to get a dog qualified to be able to take it to her.
The tournament champion?
No, the Champions of Champions at English Days.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And you got those cast wins on her, so she's qualified now.
Yeah, there you go. So now you ain't got to worry about it, see?
Yeah. Well, it looks like she might be fixing to come in heat, so I won't be worrying about nothing for a little while.
She was acting a little perky out there. I guess that female that guy brought down to breed loner, I don't know if it got her all excited or what. I don't know.
Yeah, but
because he's had her down here twice.
I tried to get Creeper qualified, never could get it done, and I about had it with her. I made some. It was not her fault. It was my fault. I made some bad calls down there at Western English Days on her. But like I didn't have no business hunting her down there.
That happens.
But I plan to be there for that, at least. And I'll probably hunt Friday night and Saturday night. We'll see. But I'm going for that for sure.
You've been laying so low.
I know. Well, I've been busy. Lots going on.
Just so everybody knows, I've had all kinds of people asking me about when you going to do another podcast, and every other day or two, try to get hooked up with Jason. He's
Oh,
always got
here we
some
go.
excuse. Well, it's the truth. You always got some kind of excuse. Oh, I got ball practice. Oh, I got a ball game. Oh, I
have.
I've got an ingrown toenail. Oh, I hit my knee on the couch, and I've never heard so much
I ain't been
excuses in my
hunting
life.
or nothing.
Just like making excuses for a dog. You think you've heard them all. Man, I heard so much stuff out of you in my life.
Well, I haven't been hunting or nothing. I mean, really and truly, my bale female, I probably need to sell her to somebody that can just really pour it on her for the next month and a half, 2 months, and probably just go down to just have a kennel reduction sale.
Kennel reduction.
Because I ain't been hunting enough to do anything.
You might regret selling her.
I mean, Creeper don't hold weight very good, and that joker swole up like he swallowed a barrel.
He is as big as I've ever seen him.
He's big.
Yeah, he's thick.
But hopefully, now ball practice over. Of course, we're fixing to hit my busy time of the year, but hopefully I can kind of get after some hunting now. Maybe.
Yeah, you need to.
I'm going to have to hunt Angel some more so I can call her.
Your vacation's over.
Yeah, I know.
It's time to get back to work.
I'm going to have to hunt Angel so I can even call her.
Boy, take her Thursday night. Wednesday or Thursday night.
You'll probably be able to hear her. It'll be cool and crisp.
10 degrees and 10 inches of snow.
Yeah. I done that one year.
There ain't no telling what we're going to get.
I done that one year. I waited because I'd never hunted in the snow, and I waited till it snowed good. I think we had 4 or 5 inches on. And I said, I'm going.
We did that several years back.
Tina said, you have lost your mind. I said, I ain't never hunted in the snow. I'm going. Boy, you can see real good.
You can.
Especially if the moon's out.
We just made several den trees. I don't think we treated coon on the outside when I went. When we did it.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Mercy, I'm yawning. I'm getting tired. I don't know. You've wore me out.
I don't know why you ain't done nothing. Sit over there and fill up on grits. That's probably when you're sleepy.
I do. I did get. I'm feeling a lot better.
Well, what else? You got anything else you want to talk about?
I don't. I really don't.
Well, we've got some people that we talked to about getting interviews, but I don't know if everybody understands how tough it is to get everybody scheduled to work together to be able to get these interviews done. And I've had people message me and email me, and I promise I have been trying to work on getting some people lined up, but it's really, really tough to get people lined up. If we have Snowmageddon like they're talking about, I'll be at the house, so maybe I can get 1 or 2 lined up while I'm there at the house and get them done, but we'll see.
Yeah, we've put off a couple of guys.
Yeah.
Several times, and we've got some ideas for some other podcasts, but goodness gracious, trying to get you rounded up is just impossible anymore. Yeah,
and if we got to get a bunch done here between now and whatever turkey season starts, or we will never get Brett on here. Hey, and we got to go snagging. I got 2 brand new poles.
I'm ready. That's coming up quicker than they don't get good till April anyways.
Well, I got 2 brand new poles that I bought last year and we never even got to go.
We'll go this year.
James is itching to go.
I bet if we get Chuck up here, I bet he ain't going to go and get in that back seat with Colton again.
No, we need to get him up here, though.
He gets his car sick. We got down there, and he was as green as a gourd. I opened the door. I said, get out. They're here. We're in them. And he was just still looking straight ahead. And he turned his head to the right real slow like this. He says, man, I'm so sick.
Oh, yeah. That was funny.
He ain't used to them old curves.
It's pretty curvy between here and there.
Yeah. Colton, he's driving like Mario Andretti, too. Had him all sloshed up back there.
I was in the truck with Snyder, so you can only imagine those conversations.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, well.
We better wrap this thing up.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up.
I don't have anything else, I don't guess.
All
Appreciate everybody listening in.
Yeah, well, congratulations on your big winning.
Thank you. Congratulations. Thanks for letting me take her.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, we'll catch you next time. We'll try to get something lined up and get something else put out so this ain't just a lonely podcast out there.
Bet. See y'all later. Have a good one.
Thanks, guys, for listening to the Coonhound Collective podcast today. We really appreciate you taking your time out of your day to listen to the podcast. If you don't mind, head over to Facebook and give us a like, and head over to Instagram and give us a follow. It's both at the Coonhound Collective. Also, if you would like to reach us here at the Coonhound Collective, you can reach us at thecoonhoundcollective@gmail.com. If there's someone that you would like to hear on the podcast or a product that you would like to hear talked about, please send it to thecoonhoundcollective@gmail.com. Thanks again. Have a great day.